Caners worldwide, and welcome to all of those that are new to the channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss anything. By request, with everything that's going on there today, the last segment we covered the value of the tool for firearm gun owners who are new to the cane, and they're learning the potential that it has in creating distance so that you can go ahead and draw your firearm. And along those lines, one of the questions that we're getting is, how do we deal with a knife attack when we don't have the opportunity or the space to go into this power shot mode that we're known for? You've heard me say it many times that I developed American Cane Self-Defense after studying 250 knife attacks, and just absolutely, I believe it's the worst type of attack. I hate it for many reasons, partly because you don't even see it coming. An assailant has a knife in his hand and you cannot see that, and anybody can avail themselves of a knife. They're cheap, they're inexpensive, everybody has a kitchen knife. So we can't go into this mode, and you might find yourself confined here. So let me show you, I'll give you about three different types of scenarios, but point out some key things. Please, American Cane Self-Defense, I've pointed this out before. An overhead stab, I'll use this just as an example. You'll find this a lot. You'll find it in cane forms, you'll find it in demonstrations, you'll find where we have this. Students learn early on that in ACSD, we don't have this. It leaves your center open for, you don't know who else is coming through here. But in this case in particular, it's a very serious thing. So if I'm coming two ways, the blade is coming here towards, and she uses this type of over the head. So if I'm coming here and she does do this block, if I know what I'm doing and I come down, I'm gonna go ahead and slice her wrist here on this, right? So an anatomical position, we're slicing here, not good. You're slicing flexors in there, you're going to drop that cane. Not only that, but that's a vital cut. If you're gonna get cut anywhere, it's better that you're getting cut out here, right, than it is in this area. If I'm holding it right the other way, and people that are coming to do damage oftentimes will hold a cane like that, it's the same thing. Sometimes you'll see this type of application where she blocks this and she goes ahead and moves it to the side. She just got slashed there again and helps me to come up. So this is not, you won't find it here. And if you're using that type of maneuver, I'm pointing it out here to you, not what we teach. And so I do want to show you what the idea here is. Number one, I don't want to give multiple opportunities. And what I mean by that is that if I fumble this first one, she can turn that back. I need to shut this down. I need a shutdown mechanism. And so one of the ways to do that, one of the things that we teach, for instance, in that Cobra Cane 10-week academy and in our immersions and just in everything that we do, first of all, if you're coming off of a reverse grip, we like to either come from here or start it off with what we call palms up, because here, this hooking motion, if she does get an opportunity to turn and cut, she's gonna be cutting me where it's very meaty here on my extensors. Got it? So when she comes in here and I can't go into power shot mode, I am looking to deflect here, and then come into that anchor and use that cane. It's an impact tool on all this bony area. Oh, she's already tapping. I can't even go really hard here. And you have control over the tool. So the movement, keeping your guard zone, is very, very tight here, very tight, so that I can go ahead and anchor. And that's the value of having the cover hand. When she comes in here, I'm able to do something like this. Or come in here and secure. So I can secure with the cane she's tapping and come up here and go to a vital area like the eyes, which is the closest thing to the brain. It gives the biggest response. But I really, really want to shut down that mechanism. I don't want multiple attempts. Same thing happens when she's coming to the midline. Look at the difference in doing anything where I come up here or coming up with the cane. She just turns this, and there you're exposed again. So use the cane to get to that midline, right? This is my connection point. This is my connect. My center has to move out of the way, so it kind of looks, hey, I don't want any trouble. Move from here. Move from this component. If I'm here and I wasn't quick enough to do it, I have to be able to come up and do this, and it's already connected. See it connected here? I'm going to give you a close-up of that. And what I do is I create leverage by doing this, right? She's already tapping, and this leads to that, right, knife coming out. Yeah, and it doesn't feel good, right? That's how I handle it from there. Same thing when it's sorry about that. She's still holding her hand over there. When it's coming from the outside, it's pretty much along the lines. Same thing. I am trying to shut that mechanism down. I don't want to stay out here. I don't want to stay out here. So either I'm coming in deep all the way so that I can go ahead and do that. I'm going right in here. Vital areas, right, that connect to the brain. If you can't breathe, you can't fight. Yeah, I'm going here because this is life and death. That back there, by the way, that's what you're looking at. So cut. Now watch what I do. A very slight modification that I'm going to make here, almost invisible. See that? So tap when you feel. And she's already tapping. And I'm going to go ahead and follow through. Now, that's how I shut things down. You're shutting things down with that anchoring mechanism. Once I do that and I have the takedown, I may have to go into Powershot mode. And I'm not saying that you're doing this and you're banging people to the head to incapacitate. That's not what I said. I've never said that. You live in a society governed by laws, and I always remind you of that. Okay? But that's just to give you an idea that if you're in here and you didn't have an opportunity to do something like this, see, and now I can go ahead and draw that tool. You need another skill set because in this situation, you didn't have time to draw. Sorry, I'm letting you off the hook, but not till I take the knife. Here you go. No, here you go. Here. All right. You got to have fun. It's a dark topic. We present dark topics, but we promise never to leave you in the dark. Very good. So if you're just coming to this, listen, conversations that we're having every single week when you call in or you reach out is that YouTube, for instance, this forum, wherever you're watching this, is a catalog for you to take a look at messages, presentations, and see if that resonates with you. And if that's the case, let's get on a call. It's a no-cost call, and discuss how it is that you can get cane trained, how to have a blueprint. Where do I start off? You always need to be asking what's next, know the time period, know the investment, all these questions. Whoever it is that you're following, your quote-unquote cane guru, should be able to answer this for you so that you can have it on paper in a logical way, a way that makes sense step by step with support, guidance, accountability. How do I start? How do I get started first? This is where I am. What's next? If you want to do that, just go ahead and text CCC for Cane Clarity Call to 305-745-7839. And the ACSD team will reach out, and in less than 24 hours, we'll schedule you, and I will jump on a call with you myself and answer all your questions, but more importantly, give you that blueprint, that path, that game plan that'll get you from where you are right now, whether you're a ranked beginner or you want to be an instructor, or maybe you're an instructor, but you want that curriculum to serve today with everything that's going on. We know how to do that. That's what we do on this end. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Stay safe and keep caning.